Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today I am going to discuss about the classification of the organic compounds. How the organic compounds are classified. Before going to the classification of organic compounds, here we want to know what is meant by organic compounds. The compounds in solids, liquid, gases, in all forms of their structure, it contains a carbon atoms. The compounds which contains the carbon atoms in their structure, those compounds are called as a organic compounds. Let us see classification of the organic compounds. The organic compounds are classified based upon the arrangement of the carbon atoms. Based on the arrangement of the organic carbon atoms, the organic compounds is divided into two types: acyclic compounds, cyclic compounds. Acyclic compounds means open chain structure, cyclic compounds means closed chain structure, open chain and closed chain. Acyclic, A, absence of cyclic, rings form, absence of ring form. So this is a open chain structure. Cyclic, in the ring formly the carbon atoms are arranged. The acyclic compounds is again divided into two types, that is straight chain compound, branched chain compound, straight and branched. Next is cyclic compounds is again divided into aliphatic and aromatic compounds. Aliphatic and aromatic. Aromatic is again divided into homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic is also called as carbocyclic and alicyclic. This is acyclic, this is alicyclic. Alicyclic or homocyclic or carbocyclic. Next one, heterocyclic. Next, aromatic is again divided into two types: benzenoid compounds and non-benzenoid compounds. Benzenoid and non-benzenoid. Let us see one by one with classical examples. Let's first see acyclic compounds. Acyclic compounds, absence of ring form, so it is arranged in the form of a open chain compounds. Alicyclic compounds are the compounds in which the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of open chain. It's not a closed chain. The carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a open chain like this. This is the open chain. Here the carbon atoms are arranged openly or straightly. It's not arranged in the form of a branched chain. This is the branched chain. This is not a acyclic compound. Why? Because of the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a cyclic ring. So it comes under cyclic form. This is the open chain compound. Next one, it is divided into two types: straight chain compounds and the branched chain compounds. Straight chain compounds, the compounds in which the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a straight chain. Straightly the carbon atoms are arranged. Let us see some examples. Butane, N-butane, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is the N-butane. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are there. So butane, single bond is there. So N. Here we use the prefix N. Here we use the prefix N. Why? Because of the N indicates the normal chain. It is a normal chain. It is not a branched chain or it is not a ring chain. It is a normal chain. So it indicates the N. The carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a straightly. So it comes under straight chain compounds. Other examples are N-pentane. Pentane means 5 carbon compounds. N-pentane, like this. These are the examples of the straight chain compounds. Next one, branched chain compounds. The compounds in which the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a branches. Branchesly it is arranged, the carbon atoms. Let us see. Isobutane. This is the isobutane. Isobutane. Here the carbon atom, the 4 carbons are there. So butane. Here the carbon atoms are arranged branchedly. It is a branch. This compound is nothing but a branch. Here we use the suffix iso because the branch or one alkyl group. Alkyl group is attached to the last second carbon of the atoms. So we use a prefix iso. So these compound are isobutane, or the example of the branched chain, because of one alkyl group is present as the branch. Next, isopentane, isohexane, isobutane are the examples of the branched chain compounds. These are the classification of the acyclic compounds. Next one, cyclic compounds. Let us see the cyclic compounds classification. Cyclic compounds. The compounds in which the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a cyclic ring. It forms a cyclically the carbon atoms are arranged. Those compounds are called as a cyclic forms. The carbon atoms are joined together to form a cyclic ring, like this. Like this, the carbon atoms are arranged. Those compounds are called as a cyclic compounds. The cyclic compounds is divided into two types: aliphatic compounds, aromatic compounds. The aliphatic compounds is again divided into homocyclic or carbocyclic, or the alicyclic, A-L-I, alicyclic. Next one, heterocyclic. Aromatic is divided into benzenoid and non-benzenoid compounds. Benzenoid and non-benzenoid compounds. Cyclic compounds is divided into two types: aliphatic and aromatic. Let us see what is meant by aliphatic. Aliphatic is again divided into two types: homocyclic or alicyclic, or the carbocyclic compounds, and the heterocyclic compounds. Homocyclic, let us see this one. The compounds in which the similar atoms, only carbon atoms, are joined together to form a ring-like structure. Here homo means only similar atoms, that is carbon atoms only joined together to form a compound, or it forms a ring-like structure. Those compounds are called as a homocyclic compounds. Let us see some examples. This is cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane. This is cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane. Propane, here the three carbons, only the carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms are joined together to form a ring-like structure. So here only the carbon atoms are involved, not the other than the carbon atoms. So these compounds comes under homocyclic compounds. Here we use the prefix cyclo, because cyclo means a closed chain compounds. The carbon atoms are arranged here closedly, or it is not a open chain structure. No, open chain means the carbon atoms are arranged like this. It is a closed chain one. So these are said to be by using a prefix cyclo. So these are the cyclopropane, cyclobutane. 4 carbons are there. So cyclobutane. 5 carbons are there. Cyclopentane. These are the examples comes under the homocyclic compounds. Only the carbon atoms are involved. So homocyclic compounds are also the type of a cyclic compound, because the carbon atoms are arranged in a cyclically form. So we use a prefix cyclo by indicating those compounds. Okay, next one, heterocyclic compounds. Hetero in the name itself it is indicating other than the carbon atoms. Or involved together along with the carbon atoms, the other atoms or the heteroatoms involved together to form a closed chain structure. Carbon atom is also there, but along with the carbon atoms, other atoms are also involved together to form a closed ring form. Those compounds are called as the heterocyclic compounds. Let us see some examples for the heterocyclic compounds. Furan. Furan is an example of heterocyclic compounds. Here oxygen is there other than the carbon atom. Oxygen is involved. So these are the example of heterocyclic compound. Furan, thiophene. Sulfur is involved in this. Thiophene. Sulfur, oxygen, other than the heteroatoms are involved together to form a cyclic ring form. So those compounds comes under the heterocyclic compound. Next one, pyrrole. Pyrrole ring structure. Nitrogen and hydrogen are involved. Those compounds are also a heterocyclic compounds other than the hydrogen atoms joined together to form a cyclic ring. Next one, aromatic. In that cyclic compounds only it is divided into two types, aliphatic and aromatic. Let us see what is meant by aromatic compounds. The compounds in which it has the properties similar to the benzene. It has the properties similar to the benzene. Those compounds are said to be a aromatic compounds. It has the properties similar to the benzene. Those compounds are called as the aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds is again divided into benzenoid compounds and non-benzenoid compounds. Benzenoid compounds, the compound in which in their structure it contains a benzene ring. It contains the benzene ring. The structure in which the benzene ring are involved, those compounds are called as the benzenoid compounds. Okay, let us see some examples for the benzenoid compounds. What are the compounds having the benzene structure? Benzenoid compounds. Benzene. Benzene or the example of benzenoid compound. Next one, naphthalene. Naphthalene also having the structure similar to benzene. This is the naphthalene structure. Benzene, naphthalene, anthracene is also a one of example of the benzenoid compound. This is the structure of anthracene. Anthracene. Benzene, naphthalene and the anthracene are the example of the benzenoid compounds having the benzene structure in the compound. Those compounds are called as a benzenoid compounds. Next one, non-benzenoid compounds. The compounds which have the properties similar to the benzene but it does not contain the benzene structure in their compound. It has the property similar to the benzene but it does not contain the benzene structure in their structure. It contains properties similar to benzene, so it comes under the aromatic compounds, but it does not contain the benzene ring in their structure. Those compounds are called as a non-benzenoid compound. Examples, azulene. Azulene is a compound which having the properties similar to the benzene but it does not contain the benzene ring in their structure. Next one, tropolene. Tropolene. Tropolene is also a compound having the properties similar to benzene. So it comes under the non-benzenoid compound. Let us see the structure of the tropolene. This is the structure of the tropolene. Wait, one. Here double bond O, here OH. This is the structure of the tropolene. Here oxygen is there at top. propylene and the azulene are the example of the non-benzenoid compounds. Next one, the second type of classification of organic compounds. The organic compounds is also classified into other types. Here we see only one type of classification. The second type of classification is saturated and unsaturated compounds. The first classification is arrangement, how the carbon atoms are arranged in the compound. Based on that, the first classification, this one. Next one, second classification is saturated and the unsaturated compounds. Before going to the saturated and unsaturated type of classification of organic compounds, here we want to know what is meant by hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, not heterocarbons, hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. In the name itself, it is indicating hydrocarbons. Hydro means hydrogen atom, carbon means carbon atom. The compound which having the carbon and hydrogen atom in the structure, those compounds are called as hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons contains the carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Those compounds are called as hydrocarbons. First classification is saturated. What is meant by saturated? The hydrocarbons is said to be saturated when it contains the only single bond between them. Hydrocarbons means carbon atom and hydrogen atom is said to be the saturated one when it contains a single bond between them. Those compounds are called as a saturated one. Let us see one example, ethane. Ethane. Here 2 carbons are there and hydrogens are 6 hydrogens are there. 2 carbons are there. So it is a eth. It contains a single bond between them. So it is a ane. It contains only carbon and hydrogen atoms. So it is a hydrocarbon, one of the hydrocarbon. And it also contains the single bond between them. Carbon, it has a single bond. So it comes under the saturated one. Only compound containing the single bond are said to be a saturated one. Ethane, propane, pentane, hexane, like that. Those compounds are said to be a saturated. Next one, unsaturated. The hydrocarbon is said to be unsaturated when it contains the double bond or triple bond between them. Here saturated means only single bond between them. Unsaturated means it contains double bond and triple bond between them. Those compounds are said to be a unsaturated one. Unsaturated. Second type. Unsaturated means the hydrocarbons having the double bond or triple bond between them. Let us see some examples. Ethene. Ethene. Here 2 carbons are present. Eth. So, ene means here double bond between the carbon. Ethene. Double bond. Hydrocarbon containing double bond. So, it comes under unsaturated one. Let us see one example for triple bond. CH. Triple bond CH. Acetylene. Acetylene is the containing carbon triple bond carbon. So these are comes under the unsaturated one. The hydrocarbons are said to be unsaturated when it contains the double bonds or triple bonds in between the carbon atoms. Okay, those compounds are unsaturated one. The word unsaturated is also applicable for the atoms containing the other than the heteroatom, other than the hydroatoms. Other than hydroatoms means what? Such as C double bond O and C triple bond double bond S. C double bond O and C double bond S. If the compound containing C double bond O or C double bond S, those compounds are also said to be a unsaturated one. Let us see some examples for those. Let us take acetic acid. Acetic acid. Acetic acid formula is CH3COOH. CH3COOH. This is the formula of the acetic acid. We are all know. The structure is CH3 C double bond O OH. Here the compound containing C double bond O other than the hydrocarbons. Carbon is present but hydrogen is not present here. Between the carbon and hydrogen, here double bond is there. It is said to be unsaturated one, but it does not contain the hydrogen atom. So this is not a hydrocarbon because it does not contain hydrogen. The compound is present in those is C double bond O other than the hydrocarbon. So it is also said to be a unsaturated one, C double bond O. Next, let us see one example for C double bond S. Thiourea. Thiourea is also one type of example for the unsaturated one. Let us see the structure of thiourea. NH2 double bond C double bond S NH2. This is the structure of the thiourea. NH2 C double bond S NH2. Example, these are the unsaturated one. Acetic acid is the C double bond O and the thiourea is the C double bond S. Those are the examples of the unsaturated one. Here it contains C double bond S other than the hydrocarbon. Okay, thiourea. These are the two examples of the unsaturated one. Okay. In simply, the unsaturated is also applicable for the when the compound containing C double bond O or C double bond S or the hydrocarbon containing double bonds or triple bonds is said to be a unsaturated one. When it is said to be a saturated, the hydrocarbon containing only single bond between them. Okay, those compounds are called as a saturated one. Okay, friends, thank you for watching my video.